Welcome to another episode of The Gun Room, and today we're going to be talking about K-cans or Kurz cans. All right, today we're back at the Bullet Ranch here in Pataskala, Ohio. I'm here once again with Ben Canini, and we're going to talk about K-cans, like I mentioned. Now, why do we call them K-cans?
Because we can?
Well, they use K for Kurz, which is German for short. Now, personally, I don't give a shit what Germany has done since 1945, but for some reason it's stuck, in the U.S. Now, a lot of people ask why. Because do you think that this has as much sound suppression as like its super big brother?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
No. So if sound is your #1 priority, you don't want one of these. Now there are several reasons to have them. So on a short gun, like on this 10-inch barreled gun, it adds very little overall length. So it keeps it short. It's still loud, especially in 5.56, because all 5.56 is loud.
Moving.
But then we put, like I say, a full-size gun. Your full-size gun, it ends up, so what's that, a 10.5?
It's a 10.5 and it's got a Gemtech halo on it, so it's, probably about 16 or less.
Yeah, it's probably about a little bit longer than a 16-inch carbine. And at that point in time, you're kind of negating the whole need for an SBR. Now imagine this is a 16-inch gun with this like 1980s looking John Arthur Senior can. True story, and this is huge. Can you imagine, like, guys in World War II, when they're actually fighting the Germans, were clearing rooms with guns that were probably shorter than this, okay? So why I really like Kurz cans is to make 16-inch guns great again, because the first time you shoot a silencer on an SBR and you've been shooting on a long rifle, what do you do? Because it happened to you.
That's loud.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then you never want to shoot it on a long gun again because it's all hanging down. So there are two main categories of Kurz cans. I like to call them fat bastards and little brothers. So the little brother is, so here's the full size. The little brother is just a shorter version. So we see that here. We see that with the Sandman S and the K. The full size Saker and the Saker K. And the other category I like to call fat bastards. Now, usually these are squatter, almost always direct thread, high internal volume, and boy, they're little. If you want to choose one over the other, if you already own the big guy, you just get the little brother because you probably have the same kind of mounting system on it. But if you want something to live on a full-size gun or an SBR, you're probably going to want to go with a fat bastard. Right here we have a Grunt M, and then we have the Whip Machine Dirty 30. Now, although this is meant for a 308, it works pretty damn well on a short 5.56. You can't expect the world out of it, but you just have to know what to expect. So we're going to see some more flames, some more concussion, but any kind of reduction beats no ear pro.
Yeah.
And we should mention that one of these mounted on like a patrol carbine usually still fits in the rack in the car. So instead of having a police officer with a silencer trying to attach it, it's just always on. So let's shoot the hell out of this stuff.
Sounds good.
All right, so we got short cans, we got short guns. We know it's gonna be loud, so we thought it'd be twice as loud.
Sure.
You say you got a fast trigger finger, so let's race. I'll go right next to you. 3, 2, 1. Dick. Way slower. What was up with that?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I felt like I got hit in the head with some brass
And also maybe this
threw
one
me
has,
off.
and maybe this one has an auto sear. Just don't tell him.
cheater.
So either way, like you see, it takes the edge off, but I mean, it's still loud.
Yeah.
On a 16-inch gun, these are actually pretty rad. All right, well, join us next time in the gun room, and then maybe we'll have dueling belt feds. I don't know.